In this video, we'll work on a simple problem involving percentages and discounts. Here's the problem. A dress in a clothing store is on a rack marked 70% off. If the discounted price of the dress is $24, what was the original price of the dress? I'm actually going to do this problem for you two different ways just to show you the variety of methods that we can use. So this will be method one. But both of these methods rely on the simple concept that the way a discount is calculated is you start with the original price, subtract the discount, and that gives you the sale price. And in this case, we know that the sale price is $24. What we don't know is the original price or the discount. I mean, we know that the discount is 70%, but we don't know exactly how much of the price that was. So the original price is what we're looking for, and a good strategy in a word problem is to take the thing that you're looking for and give it a name. In this case, let's call it x. So we're shaping up to create an equation here. So right now we have x minus, now what's that discount going to be? Well, we could come up with a new name for the discount, maybe call it y or something, but that's going to give us an equation that we're not really going to be able to solve. What we'd like to have is the discount in terms of x. So what I mean by that is that I'd like to have some expression here that involves x, so that what I have is an equation with just one variable in it. Well, what do we know about the discount? Well, we know that the discount was 70% off. So the amount that was taken off of this bill is 70% of the original price, 70% of x. So that's what's going to go here. Whatever that is. I don't know what number that is, but I do know that it's 70% of x. But we know that to compute those percentages, 70% of x just means 0.70 times x. And now we've got our equation. Okay, so what's x minus 0.70x? Well, we can think of x as just being 1 times x. You'll see that trick a lot in algebra problems. So 1x minus 0.7x, that turns out to be 0.3x. And now to solve for x, what we're going to do is divide both sides by 0.3. On the left-hand side, those 0.3's divide out. And then we just take our calculator and compute 24 divided by 0.3, and that works out to be 80. So our original price was $80. Okay, time for method two. Method two is going to be a little bit trickier, but it'll be easier. And what you'll see is we'll end up really in the same place that we were with method one. With method two, we want to imagine that the original price, imagine it's like a pie, and that's 100% of the original price. And then what we did is we took 70% off. So we took 70%, which is going to look a little bit something like that. So 70% of my 100%, that's my discount. That's how much I took away from the original price. Well, if I start with 100% and take away 70%, what's left will be 30%. And that 30%, what's left after I take away the 70%, that's going to be the sale price of the dress. That'll be what I will have to pay for the dress because they took away this part that I've shaded in red. This part is now gone, and all that's left is the 30%. So 30% of the original price, 30% of X, this thing that I'm looking for, is my sale price, $24. And notice, if you remember from method one, we had that equation in method one. We just had a few steps before we got to that point. So we're going to solve this the same way. We're going to divide both sides by 0.3. And again, appeal to our calculator, and our calculator is going to tell us that 24 divided by 0.3 is 80. So we get the same answer in two different ways.